Meanwhile, though, apart from security threats, African countries also regularly have to deal with emergencies related to food security. According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, Ethiopia has done an exemplary work in crisis management when it comes to handling drought-related challenges. In an interview with CGTN's Girum, Chala, the FAO's representative to the African Union, Patrick Kormawa, said Ethiopia has managed to avoid what could become serious food crisis in the country.
Well, when you look at the countries that are frequently hit by drought, Ethiopia stands tall amongst them. And if you remember, Ethiopia had a drought about 11 years ago where a lot of people died. But what this country did, which is now a model we are studying and also trying to promote to other countries, is that when you are prepared for a situation, and that situation happens, your reaction, your actions go a far way to reduce the impact on people. And that's exactly what this country did. They have put into place an institution that first try to predict when will the drought happen. Second, the preparedness. They have institutions and people in place to ensure that if the drought happens, what are the short-term measures they need to take before assistance will come. Because as national government, they must be able to bring the short term, the most emergent needs of the people, make it available until you request for fund. I think they've put that into place. So because of that, when drought and the El Nino happened this year, last year and this year, we have not counted deaths that are related to drought. So there is nothing we can tell Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the one now that have to tell Africans on the successful models they've put in place so that those other countries can try to study and implement those models.
In a nutshell, what is the suggestion from the Food and Agriculture Organization for African states so that countries can cope up with the drought and food shortage situation in the continent?
We are working with governments to put what we call resilience strategies into place. What does this mean? We need to assist communities to be able to adapt their cropping systems, their livestock to where they live. We need to support those areas where, if water is available, with irrigation, be it small-scale irrigation, be it solar-powered irrigation. We need to introduce livestock that are sturdy enough, that are resilient, that can stand the heat, that can stay in that area without dying because of the effect of the drought. We need to bring in the knowledge. So there are many, many, many things that are consistent with the resilience of the communities. Second, we are also working with government to put in place long-term investment into agriculture and rural development. Because when drought issues only become to the fore when people start dying. But as I mentioned, drought is here to stay. And there are countries, not only in Africa, who are also having drought. But they have found solutions to address the impact of the drought on people and their livelihoods. So until African governments take a long-term perspective towards addressing the issue of drought, it will remain some kind of a firefighting solution. And that is not a durable solution.